Hiya, it's your girl, the Sassy Engineer. Are you looking at moving to New Zealand for work or to study? You can bring your dependent children to study at primary or secondary school level in New Zealand. And guess what? Their education will be free. How? That's what I'll be highlighting in this video. So stay and watch to the end. There are about 6 visas available that you can use to bring your children to New Zealand. And of these 6, 3 are possible if you are or you will be studying or working in New Zealand. In this video, I'll be discussing one of them, which is called Dependent Child Student Visa. The duration of the visa will be the same length of time as your work or your student visa, and it's okay to apply for the student visa for your child at the same time as you apply for your own visa. I have discussed the other 2 in details in 2 separate videos. This one and this one are currently live on my channel, so check them out after you finish watching this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel. If your dependent child is over 5 years old, it means that child is of school age in New Zealand and you would want them to go to school, okay? The Dependent Child Student Visa is the visa that your child will need to make that dream possible. With this visa, your dependent child can join you in New Zealand, but the best part of this visa is that you won't have to pay tuition fee for your child or children to go to school, because they will be treated as domestic students. In simple terms, they will attend school for free. Education is free in New Zealand state schools. You would just have to pay for things like school uniforms, stationaries, and maybe those extracurricular activities they do at school. Yes, unless you enroll your children in private schools or some state integrated schools, only then will you pay fees. New Zealand public schools are just as good as their private schools, so even the citizens opt for public schools for their kids. That's so exciting, but as you know, nothing good comes easy. You must hold the appropriate work or student visa for your child to be eligible for this visa. I hope you are enjoying this video so far. Click the subscribe button to join the community if you haven't yet done that. Who is eligible to apply? There are some criteria that must be met for your child's visa to be granted. For the requirements to be met, I have discussed some of them in the other child of a student visitor visa video, so check that out. Here I'll only highlight the key difference that pertains to this particular visa, the key different criteria. The first one is that health. Your child may need to have a chest x-ray and medical examination as proof of their good health. And for character, if they are 17 years or over, the child may need to provide police certificate as proof of their good character. Of course, you need to have genuine intentions. I'll just add here that you should write a letter of explanation to explain anything that you feel requires explaining. So these are all the basic essential info which without them, and if you fail either, they no go send you. The rest are very specific to this visa. The first thing that will qualify your child is your New Zealand immigration status. As you see here, you must hold the appropriate work or student visa. If you are a student, if you have a work visa, your child will not be eligible for this visa if you have any of the following kinds of work visa. Their records will show this kind of visa you have. The next criteria is about the child. Your child must be 19 years and under and must be financially dependent on you. I have discussed what this means on another video, so have a look there. They said for 17 and under, you won't need to provide any evidence that they rely. But if your child is 18 or 19, they may, keyword is may, they may be asked for evidence. If I were you, I will provide evidence regardless if they are 17 or under or not. You know, just to tie any loose end. You have to show they are your dependent children, not borrowed. Also very vital is the evidence that you have legal rights to remove that child. This part is what delays many people's dependent children application. There's a criteria for minimum income. Just so you know, this essential skill work visa closed on 4th July 2022 and was replaced by accredited employer work visa. So for the minimum income, you must earn a minimum of this amount to support a dependent child if you have a work visa. You also have to provide evidence of onward travel, and you must be able to support financially your children while they are in New Zealand. Evidence can include any of the listed documents. For study, if your child wants to study at a tertiary level and you are not eligible for the 2021 resident visa, they may need to apply for a fee-paying student visa instead. Then it says here, dependent children of diplomatic, consular, official staff must have approval to study. For process and cost, you can either apply for this visa online or on paper. First step is to apply for the dependent child student visa. If applying online, you will fill in the form online, submit the application and pay the application fee all online. You will need a Realme account as explained in this video link showing at the corner. The application fee is $395. Then on top of that is the IVF levy of $35. So everything would come to around $430 in total. After that, you wait to hear from INZ. So they will make a decision about your visa and get in touch with you if they need any more details. This is the current processing time for this visa. Now, of course, like any other visa, there are visa conditions. I hope you found this video useful. If you are not a PhD student or you have not met any of the other conditions, there is a way you can still bring your dependent children on a student visa that I have discussed in this video. The link will be in the description box. Also remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I am the Sassy Engineer. Asiere.